Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief keeps you informed about what's happening in Annapolis, Anne Arundel County, and Maryland. Local news, local sports, local events, local opinion, and, of course, local weather. Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief starts now.
Good morning. It's Friday, November 12th, 2021. This is John Frenaye, and this is your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief. Here we are. Another weekend. But before we slide into the weekend, we have some news to get to, so let's get into it, shall we? I hope you took some time yesterday to reflect on the sacrifices our veterans have made over the years and to continue to make. The ceremony at City Dock and the parade was a fabulous tribute to those who served. Yesterday afternoon, we kicked off the Who's Your Hero program with Budweiser and the Military Bowl over at Heroes Pub in West Annapolis. You want to look for a bonus podcast a little bit later today on that. And we spoke with a hero that was nominated by Heroes. A lot of heroes in that message. But Matt Reese from Black Anchor was selected as a hero by Kurt and Lila Beal from Heroes Pub. Runs a screen printing company here in Annapolis, and quite a story. More on that program in just a minute. Here's some school news, and for once it's not about the buses, but they're still jacked. But Superintendent George Arlotto is proposing to add 3 more half-days to the calendar to give students and faculty time to focus on, quote, individual wellness. Now, when I say half-days, he's looking to cut school days off, 3 school days off, so there will be 3 half-days as opposed to 3 full days. Why the half days and not full days? Well, because they still do need to meet the 180-day rule by the state, so they play the system. They go in with half days, call them days in the school, and that counts. The dates that he's proposing are Friday, December 3rd, Thursday, December 23rd, and Friday, February 18th. The board is going to consider that on November 17th. But the teachers don't seem too happy about it. In a statement they put out yesterday afternoon, the teachers union said, "It is a small positive sign, but it was unacceptable that the union was not consulted." The statement also said that the teachers are taking their own steps leading into Thanksgiving and taking the out-of-school time to focus on their families. This is called a work-to-rule job action and one step short of a strike. I hope we don't get to that. Yesterday afternoon, K&B True Value, Bay Ridge Wine and Spirits, Ledo Pizza and Pasta and Soul, that great restaurant right up there on Cherry Grove Avenue, made a lot of schools very happy. They presented the proceeds from their Cash for Schools program to 15 area schools totaling $30,151. From August through October, customers at K&B are asked if they want to donate any money to a particular school, and then the 4 businesses match those funds up to $15,000 for the total of $30,000. Jared Littman, the owner of K&B, started this in 2009 and has been growing ever since. All told up, the program has given $95,000 to local schools, and it is unrestricted. The schools can use the money as they best see fit. So the next time you need some pizza, some great food, hardware items, or booze, you now know where to go to. You want to support those businesses that support us. And speaking of businesses that are giving back, a new one. The Dunkin at 934 Bay Ridge Road is having their grand opening on Saturday from 9 to noon. We got a little bit more information on that last night. And the first 25 customers will get free coffee for a year. Everyone that day will also get a free medium coffee, and there will be plenty of chances to win prizes and swag and everything else. The Ravens cheerleaders will be on hand, and the 11 a.m. ribbon cutting will be handled by franchise owner Todd LaLumiere, and he is going to present a check to the Boys and Girls Clubs of Annapolis and Anne Arundel County for $1,000. And apparently this is a state-of-the-art store. Kiosk ordering in addition to waitstaff, app ordering, and they do have a funky tap system to handle their cold drinks like coffees and teas and nitro-infused coffees and all that kind of stuff. So I may need to check that one out. Welcome to Annapolis Dunkin, 934 Bay Ridge Road, 9 to noon on Saturday. And as we begin to wrap, back to the Who's Your Hero. Look to your favorite watering holes for special nights with special pricing on Budweiser products and chances to win tickets to the Military Bowl and lots of swag. I think that's the first time I've said the word swag twice. Well, now 3 times in one podcast. Anyhow, you also want to nominate a hero in your life, and you and your hero might win a spot in the Military Bowl parade, tickets to the Military Bowl, field access, scoreboard recognition, and more. You want to be at Acme tonight from 6 to 8 p.m., Dark Horse on the 20th from noon to 3 p.m., the Annapolis Smokehouse on December 5th from 1 to 3 p.m., the Boatyard on December 10th from 5 to 7 p.m., and McGarvey's on December 17th from 6 to 8 p.m. You want to make sure you tell us about your heroes? You can do it in person at any of those nights by scanning a QR code, which is in the posters in any of your favorite bars, or you can go online and do it at militarybowl.org/budheroes. And while you're at militarybowl.org, check it out. Buy some tickets. They are on sale right now. And that's it for the news, but here's some podcast news for you. Yesterday, we dropped a pod with the Maryland Health Exchange with some great info on getting health insurance. Lots has changed this year, and the young bucks among us can get insured for $1 a month. Check that one out. Today, we should be dropping our podcast with the Military Bowl, so look for that as well. And up tomorrow on the Local Business Spotlight, Goosehead Insurance, the co-agency with Tim Coe. And next weekend, it is the ARC of the Central Chesapeake region. As always, thank you for listening. And if you are somewhere where you can leave us a rating or a review, please do. And make sure you let your friends, family, and colleagues all know to follow us. It really does help us out. A quick thank you to the three sponsors for today's Daily News Brief: Solar Energy Services, the Kristi Neidhardt Team of Northrop Realty, a Long and Foster Company, and to the Hospice of the Chesapeake. It is Friday, so I'm going to take this time just to say have a great weekend. Be nice to others. Do something fun. Other than that, we'll see you on Monday. Now hang tight. George Young from AACPS Weather is here with your locally forecast weather report. All of that in just a bit.
Coping with advanced illness can be overwhelming, and determining the best options for a loved one isn't always so easy. But here at Hospice of the Chesapeake, your hometown hospice, we want you to know you do have a choice. You can choose exactly who provides the care and the type of care you receive, and it's your decision when and where your loved one receives that care. We have served our community, family, and friends for over 40 years. We are there when you need us. Learn how we can help at hospicechesapeake.org.
When you live near Annapolis, you know how fickle the weather can be. So you need a truly local forecast that's accurate and reliable. Forecast right here in Annapolis. DCMDVA weather is not just for today, but for the rest of the week and the weekend too. Now here's George Young of DCMDVA Weather with the weather outlook for today and beyond.
Hey everyone, this is George with DCMDVA Weather, and this is your Eye on Annapolis forecast for Friday, November 12th. Yesterday was another nice day for the Annapolis region, but today is bringing changes to the skies above, and we'll likely feel the effects of those changes through at least next Tuesday. Look for off and on rain this morning, possibly lasting a bit into the PM hours, with temps again above average in the mid to upper 60s, followed by clearing skies tomorrow with cooler highs around 60 degrees and possibly a stray shower or two in the PM hours, with PM winds gusting over 25 miles per hour at times, before a sunny but much cooler Sunday with highs around 50 to 55 degrees ahead of more sunshine and mid-40s to lower 50s for highs both Monday and Tuesday of next week as we get that much closer to the Thanksgiving holiday on the 25th. Okay, that's it for today. This is George Young of DCMDVA Weather. Make it a great weekend out there despite the noticeable cool down. Stay healthy and be safe wherever you go and whatever you do. And of course, be sure to follow us on Facebook and Twitter and download our app on all of your devices by searching DCMDVA Weather from the Apple or Google App Stores so you can always stay weather informed.
Another moving moment from Kristi Neidhardt of the Kristi Neidhardt Team from Northrop Realty, a Long and Foster Company.
One of the most common questions we get, how do I maximize the value of my home before I sell it? It's a great question. We look at improvements like investments. What is the rate of return? For example, if we invest $5,000 in painting kitchen cabinets and installing granite, how much more will our home sell for? The answer? About $25,000 more. That's a 500% return on investment. Because of returns like this, we have started a program called Investing in You. We know cash is often tight when you're making a move, and we are here to help. We will front you up to $15,000 to invest in refreshing your home before you list it, with the agreement to be paid back once your home settles. Call us today so we can help you maximize your home's value.
That's another moving moment from Kristi Neidhardt. To get in touch, call 410-599-1370 or visit kn-team.com. That's kn-team.com.
Hello, energy consumers. This is Rick Peters, president of Solar Energy Services, with your Clean Energy Minute. Does your home experience power outages? Or maybe you're concerned about energy resilience in general? If so, that's another great reason to consider clean, quiet solar-powered energy with battery backup. You may have heard residential solar adoption has rapidly increased during the pandemic for multiple reasons, and many homeowners, like yourself, are adding battery backup and electric vehicle charging to their solar projects. And with Maryland's residential energy storage income tax credit, along with the federal tax credit for batteries when paired with solar, the economics are quite compelling, and that secure feeling is even better. So whether you're looking for clean energy, energy resilience, or overall peace of mind with solar energy, we can help. To schedule a free solar design, call us today at 410-923-6090 or on the web at solarsaves.net. But hurry, sunshine's a-wasting.
Sunshine, sunshine, nothing else can make me feel so fine.
You've been listening to the Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief. Tell your friends and colleagues, this is the podcast where you can keep up on the latest with what's going on in Annapolis and Anne Arundel County. And don't forget about our website, eyeonannapolis.net, where you can find even more information. And make sure you follow us on Facebook at All Annapolis and on Twitter at Eye on Annapolis. This Daily News Brief podcast comes to you every Monday through Friday at 6 a.m.